I went through a period in my life where I went through a depression. In university, I just had overwhelming anxiety. I'm an overthinker. I'm always thinking. And I just remember at one point I started my job, and there's a lot of change going on in my life, and I had everything going for me. Everything was perfect. From the outside, you would say, you know, what does he have to be depressed about? And what was going on in my mind? I thought I was losing my mind, and I couldn't understand what was happening to me. And I had a conversation with my parents. It was one of the hardest conversations I ever had, because I had been suffering for a couple of years, and it was hard to come out because you're afraid people are going to think you're crazy. But after that, I was able to go see somebody, get the coping skills, techniques that I still use to this day, because like many other people my age and younger, anxiety is just through the roof in our generation. I don't pretend to be an expert on why, but it's reality. So I was able to go and get help, and I think that's important. Having that conversation is important, and break that stigma that we can have these moments in our lives, and it's not bad to talk about it, and it doesn't mean that you're a crazy person. It's not the case at all. It's part of our health, our body. Listen to it. And the more and more I have friends who are willing to talk about it, where I don't think my parents' generation ever would have spoken about it. Ever. We've asked for special committees to look at this question, which have been accepted. What can we do more for mental health? Because it really is skyrocketing. And again, I'm not going to try to pretend to be an expert on all the reasons behind that, but it's not something that I'm ever going to not keep in the back of my mind. And it's something that we'll always advocate for, of course, as a political party, but I think all elected officials right now in Quebec are really aware of what's going on, and we're doing what we can to try to find solutions and provide the healthcare system with what they need to tackle these challenges. But it's not easy. It really isn't. But I think we can make really big gains if we all work together on this.